Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Let me get ready. I was just talking to Tanya on the phone. It is 12:55 a.m. It's a little earlier than usual. I'm gonna vlog and then I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I may listen to just a little bit of my audiobook and finish up some of my Words with Friends games, but I'm pretty much caught up. Put this on first, because I played a little bit earlier. And I finished my book that I was listening to. I have been sick all day long today, you guys. My stomach has hurt all day. I don't know what it was that I ate, or if it was something that I ate, but it started this morning, and I don't know if maybe it's just nerves or anxiety or something. My hair, look at this. It's like I can't figure out this part right here, and to be honest with you, I don't really care. But I was just like sick all day. Like my stomach hurt, and it hurt like it hurt. Like it didn't, like I wasn't like nauseous until later, and I was hungry. I think it has obviously to do with all this crap that I've been eating, right? And later, Alex made chicken tacatitos or whatever, and something else, because it was Cinco de Mayo, and he was like, you know, everybody was talking about how it was Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo, so he wanted to have some Mexican food. And I was like, I don't know what to eat that's not gonna make my stomach upset. So I had some tomato soup, just plain, you know, Campbell's tomato soup, and like a handful of animal crackers, because I wanted something that had some like substance to it, and you know, they were real bland. That was all I've eaten today, and as soon as I ate it, as soon as I ate my soup, my stomach started hurting again, and then I did feel nauseous. I kind of felt like sick to my stomach, but I felt horrible all day today. My plan was to kind of get up a little earlier today and get a bunch of stuff done that I wanted to get done, because Alex went back to work today. I didn't. I was literally in bed off and on all day today, and I just lay there. I just felt horrible. I don't have a fever or anything like that. My stomach just ached. It just was like, yeah, like a stomach ache. Like it hurt. It's starting to go away, but it's literally been all day since like 9 o'clock this morning. Look at this hair. I'm just gonna have to leave it alone because it's gonna drive me crazy. So yeah, that was my day. I literally have done nothing today, but listen to my audiobook and be in bed. That's almost literally all I did today. I finished my audiobook. I was listening to The House of Impossible Beauties, which was tragic and very, very sad. It was depressing, and it ended real sad and depressing too. And it was about the House of Extravaganza, if you've watched Pose, or Paris is Burning. Well, they're all in Paris is Burning, like Angie Extravaganza, and it was like mostly about her, and then people that were like in her house. Like Venus Extravaganza is in it. It just was really sad and very tragic, and I kind of powered through it today. And I don't know, it just kind of affected my mood too. I was just really down and kind of sad all day today. I think it didn't help that Alex went back to work today. He was happy to get back to work. He had a good day, and they're just doing short days this week and part of next, and then it'll be back to normal, I think. But I think it was kind of weird waking up and having him like not be there, you know, and stuff. And I think the dogs knew I wasn't feeling real well, because they were like really close to me when I woke up the whole day. I don't know what was going on with me. I'm hoping that I don't feel this way tomorrow. I know this is probably stupid, but at one point I was like, is this like appendicitis? Like my stomach is like hurting. It doesn't feel like that anymore. It's gone down, but like after I ate, I felt nauseous. And I was gonna call my dad, but I was like, we'll just wait and see how I feel tomorrow, see if I feel better. I drank a lot of water today too. And then I thought maybe it was just like pressure. I mean, I've been eating like that onion dip and chips like every day, and those like pretzel bites with peanut butter. I mean, it's just not healthy. So, we'll see how I feel tomorrow. But yeah, that was like really my day. I made a coffee when I got up. I was like, maybe if I just kind of like do what I'm doing, and I didn't put like much creamer in it or anything. I put like just like a half a tablespoon or teaspoon of creamer in it, and I didn't even like, couldn't even finish my coffee. I was like, I'm not into this coffee at all. And then Alex came home, and he was real sweet, and we had talked kind of throughout the day, so he knew I didn't feel well. And he came home and took a shower right away, and then just like we laid in bed and just like talked forever with the dogs. He's playing some game on his phone. I don't know what it is, but he's like real into it. And he kept on showing me his like town or whatever. So he was like kind of like maybe like The Sims, but I don't think it's The Sims, because that's not on your phone. I don't know what it is. I keep on asking him what the name is, and he's like, I don't know. He says something. He'll say like something, I don't know, and then so I have no idea. A couple years ago we went through this because he got really into Angry Birds when Angry Birds came out. Like Angry Birds 1 and 2 or 3 or how many ever there were, like every time a new one would come out, he would get it. And he would play it straight through. So like Alex grew up playing games. When I grew up, we had like Atari and Nintendo, but like I phased out kind of playing Nintendo. I can remember playing like Mario Brothers and like Pitfall and stuff like that, but I'm not like a huge video game person. It kind of hurts my eyes, honestly, and I think that's probably part of the epilepsy. But like driving games and stuff, like, because Alex and I would play like Grand Theft Auto, like I would have a hard time doing it after a while. Like it makes me queasy. But he grew up playing video games, like with his brothers and stuff. He loves them, but he's not like a gamer by any means. But there have been like periods in our relationship where he'll like get real obsessed with like playing like the PlayStation or the Wii or whatever. The PlayStation we gave, I think, to Carlitos a couple years ago. And so we just have the Wii now. But like he was playing Mario Kart for a couple days during being at home on lockdown. So a couple years ago, he got like real hooked on like the Angry Birds thing, and I would just like lay there in bed and just like rest, or I would like read a book while he played like Angry Birds for hours, and I can still hear those sounds in my head. So now it's this new game, but he keeps it on silent, and I'll just like look over and I can see him like shifting around in this like, you know, cartoon land or whatever. I don't even know how he got hooked on this game. I was playing slots for a while, but then I got kind of bored of it because it's not real money, you know. Not that should matter, but I did. And well, Words with Friends I like, but that's not really like a game like on your phone, you know what I mean? So yeah, I had all these videos I wanted to make today. I had my list made and everything of all the stuff I wanted to get done today, and I didn't get any of that done. So tomorrow I'm gonna hopefully get up early and well, not like 9, but you know, earlier than I've been getting up, and get some stuff done. And then when Alex comes home in the afternoon, I think he said he gets off at 3 or 3:30 tomorrow. When he gets off in the afternoon, like hopefully we can just kind of like hang out and relax and stuff. I started this new book. I like literally just started it. It's one about them finding, it's called Origin. And it is by, oh shoot, J.A. Conrath. I just started putting it over there. I'm literally like 12 minutes into it. I don't know anything about it yet, but I read that 15-hour, I listened to that 15-hour and 35-minute book in 2 days. I just looked on there to see. I started it like on the night of the 3rd, and I finished it today on the 5th. So I finished it in 2 days. Can't believe I got through like a really long book that quick. So now I'm kind of like not as intimidated by long books as much. This book is shorter. This is like 8 hours and 47 minutes, I think. And I didn't read any of Dear Dawn today. I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like doing anything today. Oh, by the way, speaking of the Eileen Wuornos thing, I finished Overkill last night, which is the Jean Smart movie. Oh, Alex is texting me goodnight. Hold on a second. I thought I saw like the light go on and off, but I could be wrong up there. I thought I saw something up there. I finished Overkill, which is it's on YouTube. Put in Overkill Jean Smart, Jean Smart, if you're part of the book club and you want to watch it, or if you don't. And it's the Eileen Wuornos story with her and Park Overstreet. It was interesting. It really painted Eileen Wuornos as the victim, which I feel to some degree that Eileen Wuornos is a victim of society. I'm kind of trying to save my thoughts for like the book club live discussion and not talk about it over here a whole lot. I think she's an interesting person. I think, I've said this on here before, so I can say this again, that like with mental health and substance abuse treatment, appropriate mental health and substance abuse treatment, I think maybe things wouldn't have turned out the way that they did. She, at moments, was able to have some remorse. But this movie painted it completely out to be like she did it all in self-defense, and that her and Ty were like lovers forever. But even though like that she would do anything for Ty, but Ty, in the movie Overkill, they're not like lesbian lovers, they're just really good friends. Which then, I wanted to watch something else last night before I went to bed. So I went back into Amazon Prime to see if those Eileen Wuornos documentaries are on Amazon Prime, which they're not. Well, they are, but, well, it shows them, but it says unavailable. So, what did he text me about? Oh. Hold on. So, I was like, well, I want to watch something that I haven't seen, maybe. I mean, I wanted to watch the documentaries, but then I was like, well, maybe, like, I want to watch something I haven't seen if I can't watch the documentaries. So, I watched... Oh, so I went to... Hold on just a second. Okay, so I went to YouTube, and I just put in Eileen Wuornos, and, like, one of the first things that came up was, like, in the top 3 was The Life and Death of a Serial Killer, which was a Nick Bloomfield documentary that we're watching for this month, and it was in its entirety. And I thought, they can't have the whole documentary over here. There's no way. So I started it, and it was the whole documentary. And I was like, oh my God. Like, the whole documentary is on YouTube. So I started watching it, and then I was like, because this is the second one. The second one is The Life and Death of a Serial Killer. The first one's called The Selling of a Serial Killer. Nick Bloomfield did both of them. So I was like, if the first one's on there, if the second one's on there, is the first one on there? So I went in and I searched it. They're both on YouTube. So you can watch both documentaries on YouTube. Selling of a Serial Killer is the first one, and The Life and Death of a Serial Killer is the second one. And you want to watch them in that order, because they'll make more sense if you watch them in that order. And I forgot, like, that Arlene Praley, who is the woman that adopted Eileen Wuornos, she's like a huge part of the first documentary. I forgot like how much of a big part of it she is. I watched like a third of it last night, because I'm kind of trying to like, spread it out over time how much I watch. But I was real excited that those documentaries are over there, and then the movie Monster is on Amazon Prime. And then there's a bunch of like interviews and stuff with other people on there. There's other YouTube videos, so I'm gonna watch those as well. So I did that, and yeah. I couldn't fall asleep last night to save my life. My stomach started hurting. I just was like, oh. So anyway, and today I feel like, this is so stupid, but I felt like it was such a waste, because I'm like, there's all these things I wanted to do, but like literally every time I was like, okay, I'm gonna rest here for like another half an hour, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go do this, and every time I did, I would like get up, I was like, I just don't feel it, and I don't like to like force and make videos when I'm not feeling good, because I feel like it comes out in what I'm doing. And because I want people to enjoy videos, you know, obviously I want them to, you know, whatever. I was excited about vlogging tonight though, because I was like, I haven't made a video all day today. I'm kind of excited to vlog tonight and have a Diet Coke, and I waited till now. So, I actually came out here at like 12 to vlog, and, well, I was gonna call Tanya back because I called her earlier, and then she texted me when I was inside, and so I talked to Tanya, and we talked for a while on the phone. We were just talking about all kinds of stuff. It's weird that like Alex is back to work. It seems like, it feels kind of like, because he's back to work, that like everything's back to normal, which is like so not the case. And I also didn't like, other than Tanya, I don't think I talked to anybody else today on the phone. Did I? I don't think so. Oh, I talked to like one other friend of mine today on the phone for just a little bit. But like Alex going back to work today felt weird. It felt like things are back to normal when they're totally not, and everybody that I know is pretty much still at home. So that felt weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's like my mind knows one thing and like my body knows something else, if that makes sense. And yeah, it just feels weird not knowing, like, you know, like Alex and I were talking tonight a little bit about like traveling and when we would be comfortable like traveling again and stuff like that. And I had said, because we did this Q&A, and on the Q&A he mentioned Key West possibly, and I said, well, how are you thinking that we would get to Key West, like driving or flying? And he was like, well, I would prefer to fly. And I said, well, when are you thinking that we would go? And he said, oh, I'm not thinking anytime soon. He was like, but I don't know, like, I guess when they start saying that things are safe to fly again, you know? Like, I feel like I haven't heard a whole lot about that, though. Like, I mean, obviously it's not today. I wouldn't feel comfortable getting on a plane today. I mean, if I had to for an emergency, I would, and I just wear a mask and everything, but, and I know you have to wear a mask because we got an email from the airline that we, you know, are canceling our trip for Vegas for next week, which was interesting because the hotel canceled the reservation. Like, I didn't have to, we're supposed to wait so many days before going on there and doing it, so they don't get overload, but like they cancel it on us. So apparently they're not opening next week, or in the next 2 weeks, which I didn't think Vegas was, but but in all honesty, that was kind of nice, so I didn't have to go in there and be on the phone forever. What was I gonna say? Oh, but our airline sent us an email saying that you had to wear a mask, or like you wouldn't be allowed on the plane. So that must be like a new rule that they have, which kind of like freaks me out a little bit to imagine just like being on the plane, like with everybody in a mask. I don't know why that freaks me out. But then you think about like, okay, well, are they not going to do like like drink service, or can you not eat like M&Ms on the plane? I mean, how would you do that with a mask on? You know, you'd have to like lift your mask up. And no, I didn't mean to be flipping you off. You know, when I flew to Phoenix to visit Mel, was it on the way there, or was it on the way back? I feel like it was on the way back. I think it was on the way back, because Alex was sitting next to me on the way there. He was sitting behind me. But I sat next to this couple, and the woman had purchased this thing. Now, you have to mind you, this was, I don't even remember when we went, like the first weekend of March. This was, like, we came back, and, like, everything happened, like, in the week that we came back. A week or two after that. When we went to the airport at that time, I could probably count on, like, one hand how many people I saw wearing a mask. And I keep on seeing something moving behind me, and it's not my hand. It's like freaking me out. But I could count on one hand how many people, like, in the airport. In the Phoenix airport and in the Indianapolis airport, how many people had on masks. And then the girl next to me, like this couple, she had purchased this like box, like this safety box or something that they were selling. Nobody had masks on. The safety mask, or the safety kit thing that had like gloves and a mask and all this kind of stuff. And she kept on like getting closer and closer, or like farther and farther away from me and closer to her like boyfriend or husband. And she like sat on there, and she like put this mask on that was like half hanging off of her with like one glove on. Like, she bought this huge kit, but she didn't even put it on until she got on the plane. And then she's like wiping down her tray that already had her food on it and stuff. I don't know, I just thought it was, at the time I was like thinking to myself, shouldn't you have done all that before, if that was your concern? I mean, and we know more now. I mean, obviously you would do all that stuff, you know? But then she like got a box of food while we were on the plane. No, it was on the way back. No, it was on the way there, because on the way back, I sat next to this mother and daughter. Did I talk about this on here? Oh my God, they were so neat, this mother and daughter that I met. And the mother had taken her daughter out there to visit like grandparents, I can't remember now, but on the way back they got like this, they got two little like splits of champagne, and they were like taking pictures. They were doing like boomerangs and stuff. But on the way there, this girl, she like got one of those little boxes of food, and she was like eating it like but she like lifted up her face mask, or she put her face mask like up on her hair, you know, and then seriously, and then she was like eating the food, and I'm like, the face mask kind of like is pointless at this point, you know. I didn't really understand it. Which I haven't been out, you know. I mean, it seems so weird, but I mean, I haven't been, other than to the gas station, I haven't really been out in the real world in weeks. Like, it seems so bizarre. But like, every person I talk to will say, yeah, you go places and everybody has face masks on, but half the time they have them hanging around their necks. They don't even have them on. So, I don't know. Weird world that we live in now, isn't it? You know, I see pictures like on Facebook and stuff of, or other places of like, you know, grocery stores or whatever in the United States, and like you see pictures of people having masks on, right? And I can remember when this started, and they would show pictures of like China, and you would see all the people like on the streets with face masks on. And I can remember thinking at that time, like, this is so bizarre. I can't imagine living in a world where we would all be wearing face masks. And it's, what, a month and a half later, and we're all wearing face masks. I ordered a bunch. Did I say that? They came yesterday. And I think my other ones, my black cotton ones, are coming tomorrow. And then the ones that I ordered, like not the ones I was looking for forever with the email, I emailed them, and you know what? They responded and said they would get back to me within a week. I'm like, I got totally scammed on these masks. And these were like heavy duty masks. You know, like the ones you see that are like real heavy duty. No, they didn't respond to me. Well, they did respond to me, but sorry for the automatic response regarding a shipment. Okay, wait. So sorry for the automatic response. Due to a lot of mails going through, we will reply to your email in a few days. We regret to I didn't read this part, I just read that part. I was like, whatever. We regret to inform you the delivery will be delayed due to the pandemic. Please track it 5 to 10 days later. The tracking info and estimated time of arrival will be moved through the network once the parcels are scanned by local carrier workers. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. Please allow a few more days for the delivery. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so 19th, and they said 7 to 10 days. So she said 10 more days, so that'd be 20 days total. Let's see. 19th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That would be Friday. Would be 20 days. Seriously? Yeah, 5 more days will be the 8th, be Friday. And I haven't received anything else. I think maybe I'm just gonna, can you contact your bank for something like that? You can, can't you? I ordered them on the 5th. So how long has it been now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This Friday will be it will be a week. It'll be 5 weeks since I ordered them. I mean, I know stuff is slower, but it didn't say anything about it when I ordered them, or I wouldn't have ordered them from there. But anyway, yeah, it's weird just to think that we're like living in this like world right now, isn't it? That most of the people that I see like walking in the neighborhood too, like most of them have masks on. If they're not walking with them on, they do have them around their necks, and then I'll notice like when they stop and talk to somebody, they'll like pull it up. But even people like walking in our neighborhoods, a lot of them. I didn't see that, I would say, until the last week or two. And I started seeing people with masks on. But not everybody. One of the things that's like kind of crazy to me is that Alex and I have noticed is that there's like a group in our neighborhood of kids. I don't know how old they are, probably like junior high. And there's like a group of like 10 of them, like it's like 7 guys and like 3 girls, and they all ride around here together in this like big like group. And I'm kind of like, I'm kind of surprised people's parents are like okay with that, like all these kids playing together. But maybe not. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. It surprises me a little bit. I guess it's nothing that surprises me anymore. And I think the other thing is too, like, I don't want to go, like, even if they said it's safe to travel and people started traveling and stuff again, you know, whatever, I don't know that I necessarily want to travel where the plane ride, you know, getting all excited about it, and then being on the plane in a mask, getting off, being in an Uber or, you know, in a mask, going to the hotel, being in the hotel, the whole time that you're in the hotel, being in a mask, you know, like, and having like specific rules when you go to the pool, you know, and then being I mean, I'm willing to do that for health reasons, but I don't know that I want to pay a lot of money for a trip when I would feel safer just to be here, you know, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the pool in our neighborhood. Like, I'm wondering if they're going to open the pool up, and if they do, like, if there's like a rule of like spacing or something around that. You know what I mean? Because I can't imagine that they'll just, you know, I mean, if everybody's at home, then everybody's going to want... It stopped. I was saying, if everybody's at home and everybody's wanting to go to the pool, then it could be a lot more people. You know, usually there's not a lot of people that come to the pool. And I don't really care as far as like night swims anyway. As far as laying out, I can lay out on our back patio, you know? We have a couple that we're friends with, and they live in Florida, and they bought one of those pools. It was like that. I don't think we're allowed to have them in our neighborhood, but they bought one, and they have it behind their house, and they were like floating on rafts in it. I was like, oh, that looks so nice. It was probably like a 20-foot by 20-foot pool, like around, you know? And it was one of those blow-up pools. It's probably like... It looked like it was like 3 feet deep. Maybe not that deep, maybe 2 feet deep. But it looked fun. I was like, that's totally what I would get. But I don't think we can have those here. You know, I hardly ever go to the pool anyway. And that now that I'm thinking that I won't be able to go to the pool, I'm like all upset about it. You know what I mean? It's like... But I don't want to go to the pool if it's going to be, you know, those 10 kids and the moms up there watching them, and it's packed, the pool every day. I don't want to do that. Somebody's coming down the street. They went down there. So I don't know them. Because they live way down there by the pool. Maybe they're going swimming. It's 44 degrees. What's it supposed to be tomorrow? I think it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, isn't it? We looked, didn't we? The Weather Channel is an IBM business. Did you know that? Wednesday is supposed to be 60. Thursday 67. Friday 51. We have our heat on in our house because it's cold. And then here it goes. Thursday the 14th is supposed to be real nice. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. We should go in here and read some comments, shouldn't we? Go in here. Okay. Treehouse Ant, all yellow and blue. Hearts, thank you. Jackie, a blue heart. Cheryl said, isn't it funny how when all this started, we were so stressed about the close proximity of our loved ones, and now that we've adjusted to that, we're sad when things are returning to somewhat of normalcy, somewhat. I mean, for me, I'm alone, I'm just saying. Aw, I'm sorry, Cheryl. It is, but it is weird, you know, and it's like, I feel like I've talked to so many people that are just like, right back to how things were already. And, it seems just really bizarre to me, you know? I mean, there's definitely some things that I'm gonna go do here when I can and things go back open up. My hair being one of them. And at some point we've got to get the dogs groomed. Because their nails are like real long. And I'm not trimming their own. I'm not gonna even try that because I'll screw it up. And they need to be comfortable. But other than that, and I'm totally fine to wear a mask and to get my hair cut. And like I've seen people complain about that on Facebook, but I'm like, I just don't know how it would work. Like, how would you just hold it up or something? I mean, I don't have any problem with that whatsoever to get my hair cut. I mean, it's just like crazy at this point. But I think hair salons in Indianapolis, like some of them, well, this week or next week, I think they reopen. But like, yeah, it's weird just to think that, isn't it? The woman that I go to that cuts my hair anyway, she's like down in like a basement all by herself. So I'm not too concerned about that. And I've actually talked to her while we've been on quarantine, and she's just been with her daughter the whole time. So, but I can't think of anything else. Like, I'm not in a rush to like go travel, like I said. I mean, I would love to, but like, this is the thing that's so weird about it. It's not like, and this is what I've compared it to the whole time, it's not like blizzard weather, you know? It's not like all of a sudden the snow melts and it's like, okay, it's safe to go back out. I mean, nobody really knows yet, right? And we're seeing a lot of things, like when they reopen, like the numbers pop up and stuff like that. I will definitely, you know, be taking the precautions that need to be taken. To be honest with you, one of the things I'm just excited about is getting out of this driveway and going and driving around a little bit, you know? So I'm ready for that. Soon, soon. Okay. Maravana, oh, she hasn't commented on here in a long time. She said, I will be sad as well when I return back to work. I have never had time like this with my kids. Aww. It's been so nice. I work in a casino, so I never get weekends and holidays off with them. It's bittersweet. I know us staying in place is not supposed to be a vacation, but I do enjoy the time. But I don't think that that's, I mean, who said it's not supposed to be a vacation? Like, you know, I mean, who said how you're supposed to perceive it? It's totally up to you. That's your business, you know? And don't let anybody else tell you how you should perceive it other ways. I do think some people are looking at it, you know, as an unpaid vacation, I think, for a lot of people. But it has been nice. I mean, I was thinking about that today. I don't know, other than, like, retirement, when Alex retires, because Alex is somebody that loves to work. Like, he wants to work, you know? Like, we've talked many, many times about just, like, starting, like, an online business and traveling. He likes to work. Like, he likes to interact with people and all that stuff, you know? And, so he, but, like, I was thinking to myself yesterday, I think this is what got me sad. Like, other than retirement, like, this is probably the last time that we're gonna have this much time off together, you know? And it's been really nice. I mean, I feel blessed that Alex and I still, you know, take trips together and do all that kind of stuff, and we have the ability to take long trips and whatever. I do think it will kind of, like, change that. Like, I was thinking about this. Like, I know Alex has, like, no desire to go to Phoenix, right? I mean, he would go, because if I wanted to visit Mel, but, like, that house that we rented, or one of the other houses, if it had a pool and all we had to do was go and get groceries or whatever, I would maybe fly to Phoenix, but that would be into June, July. I mean, I don't know, and maybe not even then, end of July, August, like, when's it going to be safe to travel again? I'm going to kind of have to, like, I'm going to have to watch and see what happens and how other people handle things and how they are with it to get my comfort level to a certain point, you know? I don't believe that like hotels and airlines are just gonna like turn around and everything's gonna boost to the roof. I just don't. I have a hard time believing that. Audra said the face mask search has me dying. LOL. Use the search. I'm screaming at my TV. I did, Audra, use the search. I typed it in at the top of the search. There were a couple comments about this on here. I know how to search for an email. The problem was that when I put mask in, it came up with like all of these like spam emails. And so anyway. If you watch that show about the Conjuring house, you should charge a fee of your reactions for a video because that was hilarious. Love you, Peter. Oh, thank you, Angela. Evie said, looking for better times. Aya said, Peter, maybe if you search the name of the company or any significant word from the email or message you're looking for that way, you can find it. Thank you for posting. Okay, the problem was I didn't know the name of the company. I couldn't remember what the name of the company was. I thought it was something that it wasn't. So I was like if you thought it was like pineapple, but it was melon, and I was searching for like pineapple. Do you know what I mean? That's what I was doing, and it was pulling up all kinds of wrong stuff. So then I typed in mask, and like nothing was coming up, and I was like, what is going on? Like, I can't find this anywhere. I like put in mask, and it pulled up like tons of emails. But thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Crystal, love it, Fall said, I am just like that too. I have a hard time with endings. She said with her husband going back to work, with time off, when Christmas is over, on vacation, etc., I cry when things end. I always cry when things end. Do you know what, Crystal, I had somebody tell me one time, I think it was a psychic or somebody, I can't remember who it was. I've been to so many psychics at this point. They said that means this is my last life cycle, so I'm not coming again, back to Earth again to experience these things. And so when I experience an ending, like, I feel it more profoundly than a lot of people do. I don't know if that's true or not, though, but that's just what I'm told. Sarah said, how come you don't take tennis back up again? It's a good question. First of all, I don't really have anybody to play other than my husband. So Alex, when he was growing up in Venezuela, he played tennis from like 6 to like 12 when he moved here. And it was either, I think it was 2 falls ago, maybe 3 falls ago. It was like in October, or the beginning of October. My hand is really hurting me again. I need to get that thing. I need to get like a splint for my hand. If you haven't been watching, that's what I'm talking about. We went and played at the tennis courts, because we have tennis courts in our neighborhood. We have 2 really nice tennis courts, and we played, and it was like I hadn't forgotten anything, except for that I was extremely out of shape, and so running all over a tennis court wasn't that enjoyable. I just didn't, like, you know what? I didn't love it as much as I had in the past. I've played a couple times, but when I kind of like lost my love for it. When I've talked about this on here before, I lost my love for it in high school, early high school, and I kind of put up my racket and said, I'm done. Like, I'm done with this. I'm never playing it again. And I didn't. I do think that like a big part of me like getting involved in drinking and stuff was the fact that I wasn't involved in anything. I mean, I had always been involved in like organized sports or something, and I do think to some degree, like, I don't think it would have stopped me necessarily, but I think that had a lot to do with it. You know, when I was like on a really like strict schedule with tennis, if that strict schedule had like kept up all through high school, I don't think I could have kept up drinking and using the stuff the way that I did. So I think that either eventually I would have given up the tennis anyway, or I just think it's interesting though, like, it didn't correlate with the time that I started drinking, because I started drinking like 2 years before that, but I started really drinking heavily like after that. But it wasn't as a result of the tennis, it wasn't at all. But I do think that like had I been more involved in like that or some kind of sport or art or something like that, I would have, more than just taking like photography classes in high school like I did and whatever. I think that me being involved in something would have probably like toned down the using. I think I wouldn't have been able to keep up with it. Okay, and I do always say that to my friends, like, when my friends are like, oh, you know, Judy wants to stop playing soccer, and she's, you know, been playing soccer since she was 5, and she's a freshman in high school. I'm like, continue to push her to play soccer, like, have her be involved in something. I think being involved in something is important. Which is funny, because I wasn't, but, like, looking back, I wish I had been. Caitlin said, Peter, you need to watch Hollywood on Netflix. It's so good. Just finished it in 2 days. Okay, I'll watch it. I'm almost done with Schitt's Creek. I'm on episode like 7, I think now. I think I watched one last night before I went to bed, maybe. I don't know. But I didn't watch any today. So I'm either on episode 6 or episode 7. And then Twyler is irked. She linked the, she said for anyone who wants the spooky live stream of The Conjuring House, she linked it, because apparently I didn't, which I know I didn't, but thank you, Twyler, for doing that. Gina put red and blue hearts. More Than Bipolar put blue heart. Taylor said, love you so much, Peter. My boyfriend is a firefighter and EMS provider, and yesterday was National Firefighter Day. I'm going to leave some essential worker love for him. Aw, thank you. And thank you for your husband's service during this time. I appreciate it. And to all of the other essential workers out there, and health and safety people, and professional people that are out there working every day. I really, really appreciate it. It is so hot in here all of a sudden. Hold on a second. I'm reading Cass's email. Cass said, your videos inspired me to start a channel a couple months ago. Once this all happened, it was kind of nice because I have had so much time to work on YouTube. I'm so sad to go back to work because I'm truly been loving it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to focus on work without thinking about filming. At least I'll know I still have you to come home to and watch. Aw, thanks for inspiring a fellow Midwesterner to follow their dreams. Also, I just lolled at your email in the mask company. What is up? Let's go to Cass's channel real quick and see if her channel is called the same thing as her name. Kass Schroeder. Kass Schroeder. Did I spell that wrong? I can't tell if this is you. Hold on a second. Oh, it is. Let's look at Cass's channel, and I will link it below if I remember. Okay. Cass's, you want to go, this is how you want to do. You want to go, this is how you want to do. You want to go to somebody's very first video. Okay. Date added oldest. Get to know me. My first video, intro, Kass Schroeder. Aww. Your videos and your thumbnails are so pretty. My God. Easy makeup look. Oh my God, I can't believe I found somebody new. I'm so excited. Walmart haul! You guys know I love a good Walmart haul. Get ready with me. Easy Valentine's Day makeup. Meal prep. What I eat in a day. Healthy meals. Big lips tricks. How to make your lips look bigger. I need that one. Makeup declutter. Dollar Tree haul. Love it. Glowy pale skin. Easy day curls. Trying new drugstore makeup. Vlog, gym day, trip, mukbang. Okay. Chit chat. Her views greatly went up during that period. This was 2 months ago. Chit chat, get ready with me. Botox, PDO. Thread, lips spray. Vlog. People like your vlogs. Okay, so this is what you need to look at. If you go through here, your vlogs are like the videos that get the most views. So, which so far I've seen 2 vlogs. One got 157, the other one got 139. Your vlogs are 137. Here's another one. Here's another one got good views. Car wash confessions. God, you've got some good ideas for some videos. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I know people are going to be like, this is stupid, but I talked about this on here before, that I would love to do these kind of videos, but I don't know if they necessarily fit on my Peter Monn channel. I just don't think people would care over there. And so I thought about over here doing like in between like my vlog days, doing like, also if I was gonna do like an extra one, like, you know, just like a dollar store haul or whatever. But I might put that over on my review channel. But like doing it, like, I don't know, like going to the car wash like she did. I'm not gonna steal that idea, obviously. Well, maybe, because you guys have never seen me at the car wash. I'm terrified. But if I was gonna do that, then like put it over here. What do you guys think about that? Oh, she did a video called Becoming Trisha Paytas. How to wake up early and become a morning person 13 hours ago. I need to watch this video. This is so cute. Cass, well, congratulations. Don't lose. Let's go over here and see what her most viewed video is. I think it is like either the vlog or the, I think it's, oh no, hold on a second. Here she comes up. It's gonna start playing. Most popular is the vlog, I think. Clean with me, beauty room, home office. Second highest view is self-tan with me. And third is easy makeup look. And then vlog. See, people like your vlogs. People, okay, what this says to me is that people like your personality when they watch your videos. That it's you that they like to watch. And basically you could do anything on your channel, which that's really nice. Aw, subscribed. Subscribe to my channel. Here, let's go in here, Peter vlog. Well, I'll go through here and do this later. Kass Schroeder. Subscribe. I subscribed again from my vlog channel. Do you know that there is a channel that is called Casas Schroeder, and it's all this, it's apparently some kind of house. Did you know that? Because it's like all these different architects showing this house. That's crazy. Okay. Well, congratulations, Cass, on your channel. That's awesome. So everybody go follow Cass. It's, if I don't link it below, which I'm going to try to remember to do, it will be the first thing linked. It is Kass Schroeder. Okay. Dane said, happy Tuesday, Peter. Happy Tuesday, Dane. Teresa Ponce de Leon said, I love listening to your vlogs every day. I just started during this quarantine. With consistently watching them, and I've been watching old ones too. Aw, thank you. Appreciate that. Kelly left a bunch of hearts, and oh, it looks like a fairy emoji or a dragonfly emoji. I don't know what that is. Okay. Mother Maria said, oh, good luck to hubby. Mine is going back Friday, earlier hours, shorter week. Yeah, I got sad too. Sad the huge help he is with our daughter will be gone. LOL, now everything is on me. My husband was absolutely forced and begged to come back to work because the unemployment system in New Jersey issues absolutely are shot. Over 40 years old, never upgraded. We received one payment, they never paid us again. Been waiting here for 6 weeks with no money coming. I've heard that from a lot of different people. Well, good luck to you. Jenna said, I hope you and your fur babies are adjusting well to Alex being back to work, Peter. I love you all. Oh, thank you. We're doing okay. I think Alex is just fine. I said to him, how did it feel going back to work today? He was like, it was fantastic getting out of the house. And I said, getting out of the house, and he goes, and seeing people. And mind you, he only works with 3 people today. Okay, so it wasn't like he was, look at this. Can we just, this is how my hair was in high school almost. It wasn't like he was working with, 100 people or anything like that. I was like, imagine how it is for me every day. Alone, every day. Stephanie said, when you mentioned your wrist, I thought about mine that has problems due to playing tennis a lot during high school. Then you started talking about playing tennis. Haha, those splints do help to wear even now and then when you are having trouble. I wear mine while sleeping. Okay, so this is going to sound really strange. Like, obviously I want my wrist to feel better. But the thing is, I kind of like sleeping like this. So it's gonna be weird to like get used to it. I know that sounds like stupid complaints, like do you want your hand to hurt or do you like want to be able to sleep like that? But to some degree I kind of like sleeping like that. And the other thing is, this is gonna sound really strange, I'm kind of now enjoying the pain. Like when I wake up, like I'm like, I go like, I don't know what it is, but I kind of like it a little bit. And I'm not somebody that likes, what is this? Okay. Let's see. Okay, Kari, no. Okay, so Kari left this about the Harry Potter. I read this earlier. She said, I wanted to share something fun I came across. Spotify has released a podcast called Harry Potter at Home Readings, with the first book of the Harry Potter series, The Sorcerer's Stone, read by Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe. It's free and something fun to share with the kids, or as adults try to escape to. Other members of the cast and well-known people are going to continue to read each chapter to be released weekly, and it's free. Oh, that's awesome. I'm trying to get through this series, so I don't need to go back to book one. But I like the Jim Dale series. There's Stephen somebody else reads the series as well, but the Jim Dale ones are the ones that I'm reading. Breanna said, hey Peter, I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging me to start my YouTube channel. I'm an army wife living in South Korea, and with this pandemic going on, vlogging has been very therapeutic. Thank you for encouraging me. Oh my god, another channel started. See, everybody wants to start channels. Go start them. Go start them. Okay, Breanna. Wait, let's look up your channel, Breanna. Now, if I go over there, you better have it pulled together. Joking. Breanna. Wraith. Well, is this you with 3.21 million subscribers? I doubt it. Okay, wait, here's another one. Oh, this might be it. Coronavirus canceled our wedding. Quarantine at home in the Bay Area. This is just Breanna, though. I don't know if this is you, Breanna's vlogs. Huh. Oh, I need to look at your comment. That's how I can tell. No, that's not you. Okay. I go into my comment. This is how I can't hit your channel. So I go into my comment under what is called the Creator app. So I have to go into YouTube to find your channel. And I'm not finding it here. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my vlog. Peter Vlogs. And we'll find it from there. I got a Scooby-Doo ad on my thing. I paused it. I don't play my own ads. You're not supposed to do that. I don't do that. Comments. Okay. Oh, we should go in here and see what the top comment is. Top comment. Mitchell's comment was number 1. Peter, I have watched your vlogs for a while, but rarely comment. I love hearing stories about you as a kid in the summer. Well, thank you, Mitchell. I appreciate that. Okay, let's go in here and find... we'll talk about Chloe's comment here in a second. I'll go in and read them from here. But... Harper said, feel bad when you get up at that time to vlog, but thank you for your dedication to us and your channel. Best of luck to Alex on the first day back. And, someone said, the TLC, I hope Peter starts prioritizing his sleep more. While I love these vlogs, I wish that he would get a a nice night of rest and then speak to us. Listen, I agree. But I'm kind of always been a night out. It's so hard for me to like get stuff back. So I'm like, if I get this done and I'm in bed by 3, I can sleep 7 or 8 hours, and that, you know, will be like 10, 11. Which is good time for me to get up. Okay, back to comments. Okay. I know, but thank you for saying that you would like me to get a good night's sleep. Okay, who responded to Breanna? Okay, I have no idea how long I was reading Breanna's channel because I looked up and the camera was completely blacked out and it stopped. So I changed my battery because I didn't know if it was the battery or if it just said timed out. I think it might have been both. I have no idea. But anyway, when I had looked up before, the battery was at half, I was gonna say half juncture. But anyway, Breanna, her, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos. Her last video was pros and cons living overseas as a military wife. That was 7 hours ago. So Breanna, it is military wife, fitness, and travel. Subscribed. And I will link your channel below as well. There we go. Now let's go back into the comments. Good luck, ladies, on your starting channels. I think everybody should start channels. I have fun doing videos, and I think everybody else will too. It's just my 2 cents. Okay. Diana said, Peter, the camera is so hot. Me, no, Peter, you are so hot. Oh, Lord. I swear I speak back to you while I listen to your vlogs every day. It makes living alone much easier. Love your face. Aww. You know what's so funny about you saying, Diana, love your face? My friend that says, if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. She always, when she sees me, says, love your face. Like, she's like the only person in my life that says that to me. So it's so funny that you said that. Now you're somebody that says it to me. Andrew's Life said Jesse James was a horrible person. This is in regards to like the intro to Dear Dawn explaining Eileen Wuornos as the feminist Jesse James. She said, Jesse James was a horrible person, so why would anyone want to be the feminist Jesse James? I don't know. Love your vlogs. I was confused by that as well. I'm confused by the whole intro. You would have to read. I almost brought it out here today to read to you guys, but it's not my book to do. It's not my book to do. Hey, do. It's not my book to read. So you can only do like limited amount of that, I think, because of copyright. I don't know. Maybe not. But I will tell you one of the things that's interesting to me is they don't really discuss this in any of these things, right? And like Mel and I have talked a lot about this, and the book club has talked a lot about this law, the law that means that serial killers can't, or people with violent crimes can't make money off their story. And we couldn't figure out what the title of it was at one point. Well, it talks about it in one of the documentaries. That, and I think it talks about it in Overkill, the movie too, that it's the Son of Sam law. And the Son of Sam law says that you are not allowed to profit over the telling of your own story, like to sell movie rights or whatever. Well, Eileen Wuornos has not 1 but 2 books out, okay? So I don't know where the proceeds of that money goes to. And if you watch the documentary, this Arlene Priley, who adopted her, like Eileen Wuornos was charging this guy, this Nick Bloomfield guy, $25,000 for an interview. And so he says in there, because he says something about the Son of Sam law, he says, so I'm confused. Do I pay you or do I pay, Eileen? And she goes, well, really you're paying the attorney and he's the agent. So she has this like crazy attorney that's like, if you've watched the movie, the guy with the curly hair. And if you watch the documentary, I mean. And he gets like a percentage of like, this mother going, she's not even like her mother, she like adopted her. She was 44 or 44, I think, and she adopted Eileen when Eileen was 35 or 36. The whole story is so weird. But they like both get a percentage off of it. And I'm like, but I thought that was illegal. So I don't know how they get around it. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was weird too that they compared her to that. But I'm telling you, I'll have to read you part of the intro because it's, truth be told, it's very interesting. Chloe said, does anyone else think it would be the most amazing adventure to see what's in Peter's basement? Haha. That would be a great video, Peter, exploring my basement. Okay, that might happen one of these days when it's completely cleaned out, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. And then there are 6 comments. So that, apparently a lot of people want to see that. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, but thank you, Chloe, for your support. I appreciate it. Avelia said, Avelia said, oh yes, my childhood was so nice. Also used to go to my cousins and friends' houses and play on streets even after 10 p.m. enjoying the weather. So different as today's kids. They're missing out on so much. It's so funny because when I first read this, I thought you said trees, and it was making me, we played out on the streets until 10, o'clock at night too. I don't know what time, but time to come inside, put our pajamas on, go to bed, right? And read a book or listen to an audio tape or something. I used to always listen to those audio stories. But my cousin and I, at her house that she grew up in, which is like 2 blocks from here, she had this huge tree in the front, and it had like this all these rocks around it. It was like this 30-foot tree or something, but it had like branches, like this really like thick tree. So it had like these long branches, and you could literally climb up the whole tree. And can you believe they took the tree down? They took the tree down, and they paved over all of it. And like the whole center section, which was really cool because it made like a circular driveway. They took it all, it's just like this big driveway now. It looks stupid. I don't know why they did that. But anyway, Caroline and I used to climb this tree all the time. And when I was a kid, like, we were always in the woods. We were always dirty and muddy and playing in creeks and in the woods and all this kind of stuff. Always. Like, our parents' attitudes when I was growing up was like, if it is nice, you need to be outside. Like, you're not going to be inside watching TV and playing video games. I think that's partly why I didn't play a lot of video games growing up too. Like, if it was nice, we were outside. Like, we were not inside. Like, there was, like, our parents would be like, you need to go outside, it's nice. And I also grew up in a neighborhood where like doors were unlocked, and everybody knew each other, like, you'd walk in your neighbor's house, and if your friend wasn't home yet from something, their mom would be like, come in and wait, she'll be at home in 10 or 15 minutes or whatever, you know what I mean? It was just that neighborhood. I just grew up into that, like, really safe, comfortable neighborhood. And, although later we did have the cat burglar, but I've talked about that on here before. But, we climbed a lot of trees. Like, I can remember being in the woods and like climbing trees and having like wars from trees, where you would throw like mud clumps and stuff. We were always like throwing mud clumps. I don't know what that was about, but throwing mud clumps at each other, like across these trees. And I can remember this one area, it was like, there were trees on one side of the bank of the creek, because some of the creek, like parts of the creek got deep, got like 3 feet deep, and the other areas were real shallow, like just a couple inches. And the creek like went through this whole neighborhood. If you live on the north side of Indianapolis, it's Cool Creek, but we were like in only one part of it. That was all like behind our houses and stuff. And there were fish in some part of this like creek, and I don't know why that just sounded so funny. But there were fish. But there were fish and tadpoles and crawdads and stuff in certain parts of the creek. And I can remember this one area, it like went around this bend, and the bend was literally like this. And on one side, like, were these trees, on the other side were these trees, and we had like made these forts. And so like we would be behind the forts on one side, and then people, our neighborhood always kind of seemed to be split up anyway. So like one half was on one side and one half was the other side, and me and the girls. And we would like, get up there, and then we like from the trees, like throw stuff and whatever. We used to always do that in the winter too, with like snow, like making like igloos and, fighting each other with snowball fights and stuff like that. It was fun. Okay. Oh my Lord. A long one. Melissa said, we have 2 ghosts in our house, and we have a spirit box where we get to hear them talk to us and answer our questions every night. Oh my Lord, I could not handle that. I'd be scared to death. I would upload the files for you to hear if you'd ever be interested. And tell Alex we hope he gets back into work okay and goes well. Aww. Lauren said, huh? What do y'all talk about? See, I don't see the replies on here I mean, they're in the creator app, but I don't see them as easily as over here. Okay. Sue said, oh my god, Bjorn Borg was my major crush too. I still have my diaries from when I was young, and I would practice my signature as Susan M. Borg in the private pages of mine. I love that so much. I don't know why that cracked me up so much. Stephanie said, hey Peter, I found the movie Monster on my Roku channel. Oh, good. I think it's out there a couple different places. Zion said, I recognize the feeling. My husband went back to work today. It feels so strange. It does feel strange. I keep on going out of these comments, and then I go back in and I can't find, okay. Mama Deb said, oh, first love you, Peter. I'm so sad. I can't take much more. I'm so sorry that you're sad. Someone says they're sad, and somebody went in there and corrected it. They're 2 to 2. Like, that's, what? Why would you do that to somebody that says they're sad? That's not very nice. Okay, Jillelina said, by the way, the splints for your wrists really do work. It just takes a while to get used to, and make sure you get the right size. They really help for me. I use my hands a lot doing art, sewing, knitting, etc. Also at some of my jobs, so definitely give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. Haley said, love your childhood stories. Love you, Peter. Stay safe in Wolfpack. Jennifer said, the best part of waking up is Peter on your phone. And Caitlin said, sang in Folger's tune. Twyler said, I sang it, not embarrassed. I just did it, I'm not embarrassed either. Okay. Shyla said, howdy folks. Allison said, love you, Peter. You are my constant in an ever-changing world. Aww. So Amy must have been first, because a bunch of people are... Hold on a second. I don't know how you go down and see the first one. Well, I can tell you who's first if you want to know, but... Well, I guess you guys can too, can't you? Because you go up here and you change it to newest first. Jen, she just left Purple Heart 7 minutes ago. So she's last. I should go down here and comment on like the very first people, shouldn't I? Amy is first with blue hearts. Then Ruby with red hearts. And then Mama Deb, and then Shyla, and then Annette. She said, Amy, I wanted to be first today. No, we were not going to be fighting in the comment sections. And then Girl said, I'm early. And then Stacy said, hello. And Kelly said, 3:05 a.m. I love you. And then Ms. Mintz, blue hearts. And Megan, blue hearts. Sean, blue hearts and dog paws. I love the dog paws. And then pink and red hearts from Mrs. AO and some numbers. I think I may have read. Ela left a bunch of hearts. T left a bunch of hearts and different emojis. Almost all hearts, I think. All different colors. Sammy said, hello. Schultz said, do you record your audio separately or to a mic? It always sounds so good and crisp. No camera I found picks up audio that well. No, I do not. And my camera is the Canon G7X Mach 3. And Linda said, I've always thought he has the best audio of any YouTuber out there. Really? I think inside, like when I'm like inside, it sounds horrible. But thank you. Okay. here is Caitlin's comment, which is very long. Peter Monn, hello, hello, hello. Best part of my day. Can't wait to catch up for the day. Edit. P.S. Oh my God. Okay, Peter. When I was about 5, my sister and I went to at-home daycare, and this girl, I'll never forget, her name was, well, I'll just leave it out. She started the babysitter's ride on lawnmower. So my battery died again. So it wasn't, come on, focus. So that battery must not have been fully charged, but here. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna go back in and read Caitlin's comment. Okay. Peter Monn, hello, hello, hello. Best part of my day. Can't wait to catch up for the day. Edit. P.S. Oh my God. Okay, Peter. When I was about 5, my sister and I went to at-home daycare, and this girl, I'll never forget her name. I'm just gonna leave it out. She started the babysitter's ride on a lawnmower when we were all playing in the backyard, unsupervised. And it made a loud noise, and she said it farted. Then she turned it on again for longer, and everyone was laughing. And then our babysitter, Becky, obviously heard it and came out, and she had already jumped off, and all the kids pointed at me, the youngest, as always, and said I did it. And she put me in the corner until my mom came to pick me up, and I just remember hot tears running down my face, feeling utter defeat, because everyone, even my sister, turned on me, and the adult wouldn't believe me. And when we got picked up, I sincerely told my mom, Mommy, I didn't do it, I promise. And my sister in the car told her it was this other person, and like, it was traumatic for me, and like, I still bring it up to this day. Ha ha ha. It's funny now but my sister, I'm like, you effing little B follower. I'm sorry that happened, Peter. Just shows we are strong. Am I right? Bah ha ha ha. Oh, memories. You always make me jog mine, and I love it. And I freaking love you, Peter Monn. I love when she says that. Cracks me up. Mary said, oh no, quite the story. Poor you. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that story, because it is like that. It's like, you know, I don't know, but when I was in school too, like, no matter who was talking, I always got in trouble for it. It was always that, you know, I was always getting in trouble for stuff that I didn't do, or I wasn't the only one doing it. Kathy left a bunch of emojis. I already say that. Julie, hi Peter. Hi Julie. Hi Britt B. Colton said due to the COVID, some delivery services may be delayed later. True. AM6 said, have a wonderful day, evening, night, Peter. You too. Ina said, hi, Peter, with blue and red hearts. Hi, Ina. Felicia said, love you, Peter, with blue hearts. Love you, I love you, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Sue said, blue hearts forever. Hanu Lover gave a bunch of different colored hearts. Inchberries, a bunch of different colored hearts. Tink Mosey said, my father and brother were dynamite tennis players. My dad used to play with a lot of directors and actors. Unfortunately, I was only an okay player. Aww. Tiffany gave a bunch of hearts and one emoji. Deirdre said, I hate autocorrect too. Love the wolf pack. And she gave a bunch of hearts and emojis. Melissa said, hello, hello, hello. Cheyenne gave all kinds of emojis. Look at that. I love it for the essential workers. Asbury, blue hearts. Maricela left all kinds. Aw, bees on what do you call it? What are those flowers called? Sunflowers. I love those sunflowers. Kelly, oh, I already read Kelly's comment, but Kelly, I'll read it again. Emojis and then the fairy or the dragonfly. Best part of the waking up. I think I read everybody's comment on here. Have I? Karen! It's just a bunch of hearts and emojis. Jackie, blue heart. Did I say that already? Oh, I think that's it. I think I read everybody's comment tonight. Can you believe that? Do you know what's so crazy? Is the most viewed vlog on here is Fox Hollow Farms Investigation that Melissa and Aaron and I did. The second most watched popular vlog is A Year My Life Begins. It's the very first vlog I ever did. The third one was All the Secrets. And the fourth one is Shopping with Tanya Jean up in the Mire. Oh my God, that's so funny. I wonder if this goes through, like, no. Because when I started these, you guys, these were like, January 2nd was 17 minutes. January 1st was 21 minutes. Some of these vlogs were 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 13, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 18. Woo! We've come a long way, baby, haven't we? 12 minutes, 12 minutes. That's crazy. I cannot believe that they were... Gosh, it's so funny that they've like really slowed down that much. I can't believe I got 34,000 views on a vlog. I mean, it was Fox Hollow Farms. That one's 56 minutes. I should go back and watch some of my old vlogs. I really want to make a playlist. I wrote down a couple of them. That are like has pee-pee in it. And but I'd like to know all the vlogs where I have like the dogs like sitting on the bed, or where pee-pee is in a lot of it, so that I could go back and watch those. Anyway, playlists, or I think the years. Yeah, this is so weird that it's like, okay, so 2017 I have 337 vlogs. Then 2018 I have 347 vlogs. 2019 I have 355 vlogs. In 2020, how like are some years less than others? Doesn't make sense to me. When I vlogged every single day. Except for in 2019, that year has more than others. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Well, alright, you guys. Thank you for all the comments. I am going to get off here, and I'm going to make this... Ooh, Eileen Warnos. Part 1 of 6. Crazed by Crazed Lunatic. Oh, it has Richard Klinsky on this channel, too. John Wayne Gacy, Jack the Ripper, Charles Manson, Ed Gein, Richard Ramirez, Jeffrey Dahmer, Part 1 of 5. Otis Toole. He was, Otis Toole was what's-his-face's friend. Otis Toole's the one that supposedly killed and kidnapped Adam Walsh, I think. Eileen Warnos, part... Some of these Eileen Warnos things have people in it that I haven't seen the documentaries. I wonder if these are like... Oh, it's from an A&E video. They just took clips of it. Anyway... Now I'm getting recommended all kinds of Eileen Warnos stuff. Imagine that. Okay. The best part of waking up is Peter on my vlog. Okay, I'm gonna get off here now. I keep on saying that, don't I? Oh, wait. Okay. See, this is what happens. I start, like, looking through these videos, and then I'm like, I'm gonna watch all of it. Anyway, or start watching all these videos, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna get off here now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, please put blue hearts in the comment section below for the Wolf Pack! That's us. That's all of us over here. And this kind of fun group of weirdo, normal people that, you know, we are over here. Just trying to get by day to day. put some goodness out there in the world and be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. And yeah, put a blue heart in the comment section below, and then look at my mile high hair, and then put a bunch of different colored emojis for all the essential workers out there. Thank you to all the essential workers out there. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to all you servicemen and women out there. I really appreciate it, and to your friends and family. I will also link those. I will the 2 YouTube channels below. I will link those. And let's see what else. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday, unless you have other plans. But like I always say, don't have other plans. Make the most of your day. Do something fun today. Do something exciting. Relax. Watch a new Netflix show, or finish the one that you've been watching. Do something, or start a book. There's a lot of books out there. All kinds of books. Nancy Drew, The Hardy Boys. There you go. There's 2. Or you can read Dear Dawn and hear about all that craziness about Eileen Warnes. Or you could join the book club and read Dead Ends, because that's our book club book for the month. Or, I don't know. Or you could do something that will make yourself proud. You should do something that will make yourself proud when you look back on it. Do something that will make yourself proud when you look back on it tomorrow, or the next day, or a week from now, or a month from now, or a year from now, or 60 years from now, or 69 years from now. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Make sure that you look at yourself in the mirror every single day and you say to yourself, I love you, you are valuable, you are important, you matter, you are deserving of good things, and you are a good person. Good things are coming your way, good opportunities are coming your way. And whatever you want, adventure, excitement, all found at your home. And all you have to do is turn on YouTube, and you can sit with me in the driveway and drink a Diet Coke. And make sure that you look at yourself in the mirror every night before you go to bed, and you do your daily affirmations. But you also say, tomorrow is going to be an amazing day. It's going to be full of positivity and good opportunities, and hopefully some positive excitement. And you know, and if my day is not good tomorrow, I can start my day over whenever I want. But I will be happy, joyous, and free all day tomorrow. And if I go awry, then I will start my day over whenever I want. I can start my day over whenever I want. And in the morning when you wake up, do your daily positive affirmations in the mirror. But also say to yourself, after you say I love you and all of that, say today is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day today. On and on and on. Say all the other things. You know, today is going to be a great day, full of opportunity, and I don't know, whatever you want, laughter, excitement, whatever you want, adventure. Take a walk down the street. And you know what I've been thinking a lot about lately? This is on a side note, but you know those little neighborhood libraries where you just lift it up, you like leave a book and take a book? Do you know what? I wish our neighborhood had one of those. I'm thinking about seeing if we could start one of those in our neighborhood, because I think those are so cool. So anyway, and I think our neighbors would actually use it too. You know what I'm talking about? My brother-in-law, Fufu, Juan, his girlfriend always takes pictures of him, and I love that she finds them all over San Diego, and then she takes pictures of them. I think it's so cool. Anyway, yeah. Most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody today and let them know how much they mean to you, how much you care about them. Let them know, you know, that you're thinking of them as we're all going through this. And for all of you out there that are, I dedicate this video to all of you out there that are at home alone, and I know it's really tough. I don't know, because I'm not going through that, but I am thinking of you and sending you some positive vibes and prayers your way, and I hope you're getting through it, because I'm sure it's really, really tough. And also practice random acts of kindness, but like I always say, what? Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Just do it to be a good person, to put some positivity. Just do it to put some good out there in the world, some positivity, and yeah, be a bumblebee of goodness, and put some positivity and some, you know, compassion and love and kindness out there in the world, and just some good, you know. And we do that by practicing random acts of kindness and not telling anyone. And I think that's it. So anyway, yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.